Hey, how you doing? So I was reading the newspaper the other day. Well, actually, I wasn't reading the newspaper. I was just flipping through to find the comics. And I happened to skim through an article. Well, I didn't skim through an article. I just read the title. But what I got from the title was about how more homeless people were doing drugs and smoking pot in the last 10 years. Smoking pot? Why would a homeless person be smoking pot? Okay, so homeless Joe, son of a bitch, smokes a joint. When he already is hungry to begin with, now he has the munchies. He's going through the soup line like 5, 7, 10 times, shoving trash bags full of bagels into his shopping cart. Now, why doesn't he do a drug that's more proactive to his situation? Like acid. Live in your head for a while. Now you have a job. Now you have a home. You're working 9 to 5 shifts when you're really just running through the street, drunk, naked, and on acid. Then you can imagine that you're eating a steak dinner when you're really just eating stagnant trash. So I was driving with a friend up at college, and a deer wandered in the road, so I slammed on the brakes to stop him hitting him. And he turns to me and he goes, "You know, you're not supposed to slow down when you are going to hit a deer. You're actually supposed to speed up to make sure it doesn't go through your windshield and roll off to the side." I was like, "Where did you hear that? Is there some new Jeff Foxworthy book I haven't heard of?" I mean, think of this. This is what these crazies are teaching their kids about deer. What are the deer teaching their kids about crossing the road? All right, now son. All right, when you go out to cross the road and the car happens to be coming towards you, you stop. Okay, make eye contact. Make sure they know you're there. Okay, if the headlights are on, you just stare into those. And don't worry. If you do start to run, there'll be 3 more of us that'll come bolting out right across. Should I scream, Dad? Son, I don't even know if we can scream. I'm glad you guys are laughing. Because stand-up comedy is pretty hard for me. You know, that you have to write setups and punchlines, but sometimes there are these magical moments where material is presented to you as if it was handed to you by Jesus himself that came down from heaven saying, "This shit's fun." Okay, that being said, I want to tell you a true story. Me and my girlfriend went out recently to a nice restaurant in Denny's. And I happened to look over across the restaurant during the meal, and it was a big, large redneck family. You know, that could have been on Jerry Springer, you know the type, the big, really loud mom with a skinny dad with a baseball cap doesn't say too much. And complete with 3 little kids that kept on getting up and running around the restaurant. And the mom tried to calm them down, but they wouldn't listen to her, so she reached out and grabbed one of them by the rat tail and pulled it back. "Listen to me, I'm your mother, I'm 21 and you're 5, what do you know?" She was 16. But I recently graduated from college, and thank you. Okay, all right. Yeah, and that made me think of how I got into college in the first place. You know, in high school they never told you how hard it is to apply to all the different colleges. You have the college essay, you have teacher recommendations, you have the application, nude pictures. But recently, well, not recently, when I graduated, when I applied, I went in for a college interview, and that's when you go in and meet with a representative of the college to make sure they want you going to their college. So I went in and I sat down. He's like, "Well, Stephen, it appears that you have a good, solid resume here. Lots of extracurricular activities, honors classes. I don't know why we included a nude photograph, but Stephen, it seems we have a little wrinkle, if you will, in your college essay. It appears that in your essay you spelled the name of our college wrong about 5 or 6 times, and each time you spell it differently. So, Stephen, if you could just spell the name of our college for us." Well, D-U-C, no K, D-U-K-A-N-E. "Stephen, are you completely retarded?" I mean, look around you, son. There has to be at least 15 different things with the name Duquesne spelled out. "Stephen, do you think you are the type of student that we want going to our college?" No. And that's why I